All right. Well, there you go. Wouldn't be a stream if something didn't go horribly wrong. Let's do it again. I just talked to no one for 3 minutes. Welcome to Depression Run. It's me. It's Dan. I'm gonna play solo. I'm scared. I don't like the way it feels inside. Um, I'm nervous, but that's fine. It seems counterintuitive to play and talk by yourself, but that's what I'm doing. Man, I did a much better job of that in the version you guys won't hear. I'm playing Eye of the Beholder 2. I love this series. I'm a bit nervous about streaming solo, so I wanted to play something that I could get easily immersed in. I love this game. I love this series. I have extensive knowledge of the first one in the sense that I've played it to completion, 6 or 7 times. This one I'm not as familiar with, but I like it. So I'm going to play it and see as far as I can get before I get lost. If you haven't played this series before, it's a dungeon crawler. Very cool. Very straight up. It comes together very quickly. So I'm going to do the whole bit. So we'll start a new party. I have access to the chat. I don't know how good I'll be at managing everything all together, but let's do it. Let's see what happens. All right. We'll start by making myself a human male. I am a paladin because I'm a good boy. My favorite graphic for myself doesn't exist in this version of the game. Or I should say, in this game at all, because that version, they only did the Sega CD for the first one. Yeah, whatever, we'll keep the roll. General rule of thumb for me, like, you can modify and kind of like stat trick this up to get yourself better, which actually might be fun for this to just make me kind of a little overpowered. But we'll just, my usual rule of thumb, if I'm trying to play it somewhat fair, I re-roll until everything's double digits, and then I just keep it. So that's what we'll do. We'll keep that. All right, that's me. And anyone who knows me in video game form knows that I'm always referred to as Braxis. And so there we go. We'll continue. My brother gave me that name a long time ago. So speaking of my brother, we always bring him with us. So let's do it. Let's make him a dwarf. He'll hate that. I guess fighter. See now, fighter thief would give him a little extra on the fuck him up front, but straight up thief he'll level faster. Let's make him a thief. Fuck it. Chaotic good. He leans towards good, my brother. He means well. Oh shit, Ed, if you're peeping this, I miss you, my man. There he is. That's his standard picture. There you go. Again, the re-roll trick until it all hits double digits. That's just how I've always done it. I'm sure someone much nerdier than myself will tell me why that's not a good strategy. Now we go by his video game name, which is Laser. Boom, blap. He's in. Alrighty. Now we're gonna need a mage. So let's go with we'll make it an elf. And we'll make it Sean Greeny. Boom. Sean Greeny will shoot magic. Sean Greeny. I want to say lawful neutral, but I'm afraid that will keep some characters out of a party. We'll say chaotic good. just in case. All right, any gingers? No gingers. Damn, that's roasting. It's like, well, clearly he has to get this guy with the mustache. It's not even a question. Boom, blap, Greeny. There you go. His wisdom and dexterity is very pretty good. Nope, but we have a way of doing things. Let's go. Boom. All right, there we go. Keep Greeny. Bam. And last but not least, I'm gonna make him the healer. He'll be a human male. Oh, I should make him a ranger. But no, back that up. Can we get a ranger? I don't even remember how that shit works. Let's go half elf. Can he be a ranger and a cleric? Yeah, there you go. Boom blap, ranger cleric. Lawful good, lawful good. Stephen James. We need a bearded man. I'm liking the options. Hey, that first one was the one. I don't even know why I'm questioning it. Really, that's my man right there. Get him. Oh, it's perfect. It's perfect already. Keep. All right, and your name will be just for you, Steve. Oh, it's old school. Can I? Oh, can I not underscore? Oh, there's no underscore. Oh, that's a shame. All right. Oh, beautiful. That's perfect. That's it. Bam. All right, let's do it. We're in. Let's see how we fare. There should be volume, but I'm not hearing any volume on my end, so you're probably not hearing any volume on your end. That's fine. First thing you do is go to camp, hit your options, and make everything move faster. If the wherever the preferences, there you go. Sounds are on. What the fuck? Give me my sounds. Bar graphs are on. Okie dokie. Pray for spells. What can you do? Cure light wounds. Bless. Detect magic. Protect evil. A little extra cure light wounds makes things go faster. Slow poison. Aid. 2 of those. Already can get creative food. That's nice. Prayer. Alrighty. In the 4, no. Okie dokie, that's that. And then memorize spells for our mage. Want to get a little shield. Detect magic. Burning hands will do 2 shield. Mouse acid arrow. We'll do 1 of each. 2 of the arrows because you can shoot them from the back. 2 fireballs because that shit is deadly. 1 ice storm. Alrighty. And yeah, I think we're good there. I'm gonna have to rest. I know. I'm gonna have to rest. Let's see. You don't come with a bow? That's a shame. A bow would be real nice. Swap that for that. You got this little motherfucker. Where's your? Yeah, we need you to have their cleric thingy, so you can cast your spells. Okie dokie. I'll take this shield. I'm not gonna be casting spells just yet. You just hold on to that. Okie dokie. Put that there. Alrighty. Now we do a little quick camp and a quick rest. Bam. Oh, can't rest because these motherfuckers want to fight. Let's go. Bam. So now you can see the way combat works. Very simple. Very straightforward. Right click. Throw it out there. Fuck him up, stick. Boom. He's dead. Rest the party. 8 hours. Everything will be good. I don't know why the sound isn't playing. Let me see if there's a reason for that real quick. All right. So far, this is not as bad as I thought it would be. I mean, I'm focused on talking about the game, and I'll just keep doing that. Okay. Auxiliary audio device. No, this should all be good. Everything is fine. I can set them all to Steinberg, I guess. I don't know if that's going to help anything. So default. Okay, say okay. Oh no, not as 3 sources. That's no good. Messing with settings while you're on the air. No, none of that. There we go. Much better. Okie dokie. Fuck it. Whatever. It is what it is. Is there any sound? Oh, I see. Volume's down. Bam! Put it up. All right, we should be good now. Oh, there it is. Hell yeah. Now we got a game. Cool. All right. what's good about this, like I said, I've played this and I've gotten somewhat deep in it. I've actually gotten lost in this game a couple of times. Never come close to finishing it. So we're not flying 100% blind, but we're flying a little bit blind. Here, eat a fireball. Bam! All right, that's too loud now. Gotta lower that sound down. Okay. Beautiful. Now we're in the game. See, now we're in the game just fine. I remember there being some shit you can find out here if you want to get lost in this fucking woods a little bit. Let's do it. Fuck it. Always good to take rocks because you never know when you need to put them on a pressure plate or something to that effect. It's also always good to keep an eye on your compass. These games are notorious for things like false walls and shit. Like, so you can swing a sword and cut some shit down and be like, oh, I can go that way. And once you're familiar with that area and you know that you can go that way, that's when you usually look at it and see that there was some sort of visual cue the whole time that told you could do that. Like, oh, boom, here we go, a little lady. An old, haggard woman suddenly appears from the forest. Her wrinkled mouth cracks a smile as she gazes at the party. Pardon me, can I help you? Inquire. We are looking for a friend who is lost in this region. Her name is Amber. She laughs. Lost. In these woods. I find that hard to believe. Your Amber has not come this way or I would have seen her. I do know of a small temple nearby. Perhaps the clerics of Dark Moon can help you. I can take you there if you wish. She will lead us where we have to go to basically get the game rolling. I already know that. I'm gonna say no thank you. Okay. I don't know if that lady is friendly. The beginning of this game always kind of left me with a weird feeling because I definitely have always felt like I was the aggressor in the situation, which is kind of weird because it's like, yo, what the fuck? But you'll see when I get to the Tower of Dark Moon. It's kind of like I feel like they're just kind of like, hey man, don't fuck with their shit, and you're like, yeah, no problem. And then the only way to progress is to fuck with their shit, and then next thing you know, you're kind of like killing. You have to kill them, and it's like, wait a minute, I kind of just made that all happen. I don't know how I feel about that. There's some spot in this wood where I can like flip over. Oh, that's where I have to go. Look at that. There's some staircase and some grave. I remember that shit. We'll see. Maybe I'll do it. Maybe I won't. Could get right into the meat of getting lost if I just get down to brass tacks. Yeah, these games are kind of cool like that because they're half about getting lost. What? That fireball didn't kill him? Get the fuck out of here. All right. Well, it seems like we're pretty strong so far. So that's cool. Give me this rock. So there you go. I've been playing Legend of Grimrock a little bit, which is kind of super inspired by this game and or this type of game, I should say, not necessarily just this game. Dungeon Hack is another one. There's a lot of games like this that have been out. This particular style hit me pretty hard when I was young. I was at the right age to get lost in a game, and the original Eye of the Beholder really just did it. Like me and my brother, we lost countless hours to this game, to the first one, and so it kind of just stuck. Once I played that, I was like, okay, that's me. That's my style of game right there, and I was kind of always about it. Oh fuck! I'm an idiot. Wow. Oh, I'm an idiot. And I didn't save at the beginning like a schmuck. Oh my god. Like a fucking rookie. Shit, I think there's a resurrect right at the beginning of the tower. I am an asshole. I knew that was gonna happen. Ay. Alright, fuck it. For the sake of education, I'll roll on. I should already restart. Wow, what a fucking idiot. Oh, baby. It's going well. Solo stream number 1, folks. Dead on arrival. All right. Fucking asshole. What a fucking idiot. I can't believe I did that. That was so bad. Oh my god. That's great. Alright, fuck it. Keep moving. Have I mentioned I'm drinking whiskey? Yeah, courage. Fuck, I kinda wanna start over. No, that's good. That's good. Let's just roll in. I might not get through this first fight. What an idiot I am. Ay, ay, ay. Alright. Alright, there are 2 clerics standing here. As you approach, they bow slightly. The woman speaks with delight. Welcome to Dark Moon. I am Nadia, and this is my brother Jorel. How will we be of service to you? Inquire, motherfucker. I'm looking for a girl. We've come from Waterdeep. We're looking for a friend who may have been lost in these woods. Her name is Amber. Have you seen her? Jorel looks quizzically to Nadia. No, we have not seen her or anyone else lately. These woods are quite calm, and it's very peaceful. You look worn and tired. Please rest and enjoy Dark Moon. They smile warmly and bow. See, no, that's what I'm saying. They come at you, and they're like, mad chill. You rest. I'm dead. Such an idiot. Can't believe I did that shit. Ah, fuck. Oh my god. Alright, so we're rested. Boom. They don't really fuck with you. You're cool. They're not fucking with you. You're not fucking with them. And you go over here, and this girl goes, oh, what's up? Oh, man. Why are you distressed? Can we help? I'm looking for my sister, Calandra. She disappeared in the nearby forest last night. With Nadia's help, I've been searching for her, but I fear the worst. Have you seen her? No, we have not. Or any clues left behind. Bam. See, she even says with Nadia's help. Last night we made camp in the forest. When I awoke this morning, she was gone. There were signs of a struggle near her bed. No tracks were left to follow. Please, if you see my sister, guide her here. Nadia will take care of her until I return. I must continue my search. Boom, she leaves. Right? So now these guys are just hanging out here. You can't talk to them. If you try to go any further, if you try to open this door, and you try to go, they go, hey, whoa. Right? Boom, you're not permitted to go in there. That way leads to our private chambers. Only members of the cloth are allowed. Please step back, my friends. Obey. Pardon, we didn't know this area was restricted. Boom. So you're trying to not be a dick, right? Like, it's weird. There's nothing, like, you can't do anything, right? You can't do anything. You can't go, you know, like, it doesn't seem that out of hand that they were like, hey, that area is restricted, don't go there. You're like, all right, I did just roll up in your temple. And it's funny because I'm like sharing this on the stream, but it's literally like every time I've played this game, I've always felt the same way. I'm like, I feel like I'm being a huge dickhead right now because I'm about to fuck up your shit, you know? Like, here I am, I'm in your temple. You said I could hang out. You said I could rest. But the only thing I can do, besides go back into the woods, and there are some directions you can go in the woods, which, you know what? Fuck it. For the sake of this, I'm already dead. Like, this is already a horrible start to this game. Let's play it like if I had never played this before. Let's play it blind, right? Let's fake being blind. Okay, so we went to the temple. Now we know this girl went to look for her sister in the woods. Well, we're like, that's kind of reckless. Let me go help this girl. I'm gonna go deeper into the woods and try to help this girl. Boom. All right, that's how we're gonna do it. But I already know that this all ends the same way. You end up going to that temple, and you end up having to fight those motherfuckers because they don't take too kindly to you poking around in their business. So, well, we're going to do it anyway. Fuck it. Damn, bros. For real. All these fights are going to be a little long now because I don't have me to kick their ass. That was supposed to be my job in this party. Was supposed to be the fighter. But I'm an idiot, and I killed myself like a dumbass on some straight up dumb shit. some very dumb shit. I can't believe I did that. I was so stupid. It was so dumb. I just let the splashback from the spell kill me. Alright. Now I actually have to find my way through this forest and find the... There's like a grave that you can push over, and then you go into some hidden underground bullshit. We gonna find it. Maybe. Really going on muscle memory at this point. And I'm putting rocks down to guide me. Oh boy. This could be a terrible situation. Oh, made it back to the... Wow, that means I went in a circle. Good job. Fuck it, maybe we'll just get bold and go into the temple. Secretly, it's just because I want to bring myself back to life. So yeah, fireball. You can shoot straight in front of you with no repercussion. But if you use the ice storm, get the fuck out the way. As I expertly showed up by killing myself. Alright, we're gonna take this. Take this rock back. Use your gimmicks. They're there to help you. Boom, boom, boom. Don't be afraid. When I was younger and I would play, I would never want to use throwing weapons because I was always so nervous about enemies sneaking up and killing me that I didn't want to take the time to pick them up off the floor. But they help. You know, that's an extra hit. What up, friends? Friends. That's not how friends behave. Friends don't do this to each other. Never fireball. Come on, friends. There's no need to be this way. We can hang out. We can all be buddies. No, see, I can't hit you with that. Oh, no. Oh, things are getting bad. I didn't mean to click that. I wanted to click the shield. Oh, that's on self. Useless. Okay, we're going to swap you up front. But yeah, I'm slapping with your hand. Here, use my sword. Slap him. Yeah, there we go. There we go. One by one, motherfucker. Oh my god. This is just going so horribly wrong. If this continues to go terribly for long enough, I might call it a night, because I do have to do the radio show in the morning. Got him. Yeah, see, that's what happens. Wow, that's every time, huh? All right, I kind of did that on purpose. I'm gonna start over. Fuck it. I can't load, huh? 2014. Wow, look at that. No, quick game. I'll start over. Fuck it. Run. Not rub. Run. Oh shit. Anybody remember this? There. What the fuck? I don't remember how to start it. Oh right here, start AC. Yeah. Nice. Look at me killing it. All right. Skip. New party. We'll call that the very awful test run. All right, here we go. Boom. No, go back. You all saw this already. We're just gonna do it again real quick. Boom. Me. All right. Where's the head I like? Hey, what up, Dan? All right, looks fine. Keep it. All right. Are we still gonna make it a dwarf? That's great. Chaotic good. Cool. I love I love that pick for Sean. It's great. Greenie, I hope you approve of this mustache man. I like to believe that you will. All right. There we go. All right. Okay. Now that we've all been through this once together, okay, we're gonna go half elf male and make it a ranger cleric. Lawful good. That'll be Steve and James. The joke is still funny, so we'll do it again. Oh, I don't even have to reroll. Oh, he was 6 and 7 last time. He was 6 and 7 last time. Bucker. It's fine. What are you gonna do? Boom blap. Let's do it. All right. So immediately, I'm gonna save right at the beginning this time. Which see in that way, I'm helping still because now you're seeing things that you should do when you start a game. Save your fucking party. It's funny that it says Dan and Ed. That's me and my brother. Wow, we must have played this together at some point. Stream. Or let's call it Twitch. Bam. Okay, now I'm committed. Now we're doing this. That first run was embarrassing. As first runs tend to go. Memorize spells. Here we go. Bam. All right. Burning Hand. I don't even know what I'm doing. Burning Hands is pretty fucking useless. Detect 2 shields. That's fine. Okay. And mill 2 of those and 1 of these. All right. Couple of fireballs. We'll take the Ice Storm even though I don't want to fucking use it. So, yeah. Basically, with the Ice Storm or anything like that, you have to, like, stick and move. You have to throw it and then run the fuck away. And I knew that. I just, I fucked up. 2 of these. 1 of these. 1 of these. 1 of these. Cause light wounds is fucking useless. 2 slow poisons, because if you get poisoned, it really sucks. 1 aid. And you know what? Flame blade, because in a pinch, that can help. Alright, fine. Okay. Create food and prayer. You don't really get paralyzed that much. Oh, I didn't get the 4th one this time, see, because he's not as high a level. That's fine. Alrighty, exit. Pray. I don't think I actually have anything, right? Too low a level. Okay, rest. Can't rest. Monsters. Okay, we're off to a good start. Boom lap. Got my thugs in the front now, so now it's not gonna be a problem. You're gonna stay dead. You're gonna be dead, and that's how it's gonna go. We're gonna rest you. Boom. And while we're resting, I'm gonna pop over to the stream right quick. Make sure it's still actually functioning. Alrighty. Let's hit play on that. And hear if we hear our own voice. Alright, here to reload. My cat is now in the frame. What up, buddy? Sonny is walking in front of the screen, blocking the monitor with his massive tail. But that means he vacated the chair, which I can now take. Bam! Chilling. You know, when I was younger, my pops had a cat, and they were like thick as thieves. And oh, look at me hearing myself. Yeah, when I was younger, my pops had a cat, and they were like thick as thieves. And that shit would always happen where he would steal my dad's cat would steal his chair, and my dad would just kind of let him have it, and I would always be like, "Yo, it's a cat. Just fucking move his ass, like whatever. He can't guard you. The Secret Service couldn't guard you." And then come to find out, now that I got my own cat, I kind of get it. It's kind of like that's my dude. He's in the chair. It's fine. I'll get it back at some point. Pretty funny how that goes. Where one day you're like, nah, never, and then you're like, all right, I see it. Whatever. I'm half rambling. That's fine. Here we go. Boom blap. Oh, I didn't put the fucking cleric symbol on him. Rookie mistake on my part. We're gonna get to that. Bap. Here we go. More boom, more bap. You're dead. Bam. Give me this. Put that right there. Can you still cast without? Yeah. Let's do a nice bless. See that? Nice little bless. We're all blessed now. We're all holy. I want to find that. I'm going to leave this rock as a marker for right now. Because I want to find that way that I'm talking about. There's a way to go in here where you find like some pushed over grave or some shit. And there's some shit down there. There's like items. What up, friend? Bam. So yeah. Oh, Greenie. The bushes to the south look strange. Perhaps we should investigate. I found it. Okay, you're dead. Behind the brush, you discover a hidden stairway. Do you wish to go down the stairs? Yes. Boom. Now we in some shit. It's real desolate down here. I'm not gonna lie. Just being in this space, my heart rate immediately goes up because it reminds me of the first game. And areas like this in the first game were never anything good. Mage scroll of blur. Boom. What you want to do when you find new scrolls is you want to go to scribe, magic missile, and blur. Boom. And you go memorize spells, and you see you got magic missile now. So now you got to clear this out and do it all over again. Give me that magic missile. Give me that detect magic. Give me that. I don't really want shocking grasp, but that's fine. Whatever. Okay. Yeah. Oh no, we got blur here. So you got to clear it out and go 1, 2. We'll take blur. Boom. Exit. Exit. Oh, you got to rest, right? Can't rest it up. Boom. Have the healer party. Yeah, sure. 8 hours. Everyone should be fine. Bam. So, oh, that's fine. So once you memorize a spell, oh, armor. Hell yeah. Rotten food. Nah, we don't want that. Fuck that. Leather armor. Who needs? I'm doing better than that. And nobody. We'll hold on to it because it might be this girl's sister. Because you heard that? You heard that little sound? Why are we hearing that sound? I hear it. Like a little drip. You hear that? Why are we hearing that? See, sometimes like the walls will have a rock that you could push. It's a button. It'll make a wall disappear and shit, and you'd be like, "Oh, false wall, fuck you, asshole." But it's not always like that, so you gotta be careful. So, and then other times you just gotta like straight up doof into it like that, and that'll do it. But I'm not seeing any of that here. It's cool. Like I said, I could have played the first one. Well, and if Steve watches this later, he'll laugh. I was gonna say because I'll get less lost and kind of know where I'm going. But we tried that shit two or three different times on the stream and basically got lost the same way every time. So that's not exactly an exact science, but this one I am way less familiar with. But that's kind of half the fun with these games, though. Is kind of like exploring around, getting lost, and fucking immersing yourself in the world of the game, I guess. I don't know. You learn to kind of spot the false walls and the things. I don't know. It doesn't seem like a lot of shit to be down here, but whatever. We'll say that was it. pardon my upper respiratory nightmare. Yeah, I said in the stream earlier that a big part of the reason that I hadn't been able to stream in months was that my band was on tour, and that's true. That's 100% real. But also, I went through some health nonsense. Had a bad situation with my lungs. Kind of put me on the shelf for a while. Happy to say that I'm on the road to recovery, and well, I mean, obviously, I'm here talking. So, all right, inquire. Yeah, blah blah blah. Yeah. We're looking. Lead us. Take us where we gotta go. Boom. All right. So no more fucking around. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Shout outs to the video game donkey. I closed the channel. What an idiot. All right. Quick 2-second break to refill my beverage. I'll be right back. I ain't got no hold music for you. You just gonna have to deal with that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. Here we are on the Danny Axel All-Star Gaming channel. I am Danny Axel, your fine host. Welcome to the Depression Run of Eye of the Beholder 2. Let's do it. So, yeah. All right. We'll go about this the baby phase way. Inquire. Hi, friends. Okay. Boom. Now we go here. I wonder if it'll be different since I went into that cave, but we didn't find remains. Can we help you? Bam. No, we have not. Okay, and she leaves. I've gone back and gone to that hidden cave. I've never found that woman who leaves again. If anybody sees this and knows some shit about the beginning of this game that I don't know, please tell me, because it doesn't sit well with me. It will never sit well with me, and I'm gonna do this, and it still doesn't. I always feel like the asshole. Ignore. Boom. You walk in, and now, just like that, they're fighting you. So now we have to kill these guys. And it's always felt weird because it's always felt like, well, I had that coming because I fucked with their shit. You know? But that's what we're going to do. I should have saved right when I got in here. Okay. Horrific. Can I Get control of my shit, please. God damn it. That's why I said I should have saved. Come on. What's the swap button? It was right click the whole time. I'm an asshole. Alright. We lost Steve. We'll get him back. Maybe. If I survive. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, I'm just clicking all the wrong things. Oh god. Let's try not to lose them both. Oh my god. This is going horrible. This is going so bad. Oh my god. Oh, this is so bad. This is going so bad. Wow. Oh boy. Jesus Christ. Okay. Well, there we go. This is just the worst. The worst run ever on anything ever. I'm embarrassed. I'm shocked and appalled at my own ineptitude. I don't even know what to say to you guys except for as to say that I am the one who is a ball licker. I'm gonna give this one more go, and then if I don't make any progress, I'm gonna call it a night because I have shit to do tomorrow, aka radio. Jesus Christ, just terrible, just terrible. But take it from me, these are great games, and you should play them because they're awesome. And I'm doing a terrible job, and that's fine. All right. Create food. That is actually more important than I'm making it out to be. Create food is actually really dope, and it's awesome that you can get it right off the jump in this game, because in the first one, you don't get that shit to like the third floor, and you need it. Because without it, you have to eat rations, and when you run out of rations, it's like, fuck you, no, come on, don't treat me this way. All right, boom. Y'all see me do this like 3 times now. That's a shame. Fireball. Next time I'll save right at those fucking assholes. Dispel magic because they shoot mad magic. See now I'm prepping for that fight. So what? Come at me, son. Rest. Oh, can't rest. All right. That means I have a friend. Give me your shield. No, give me your shield. Give me that. Yes. Okay. Oh, that's all I got is turn undead. Haha, that's funny. They gave me one spell though. They tossed me a bone. Here we go. Boom. Whatever. Keep swiping. You ain't doing shit. You ain't doing 4. Oh no, it means I'm getting hit from the back. Fuck. All right. No, you have to die fast now. What do you mean? Oh, I didn't rest. Okay. Oh shit. So we're just straight up on muscle for right now. Doing a terrible job. Turn the fuck around. Kill this motherfucker. You gonna die. Let's go. Alright. Well, now we rest. Oh no. Exit. I see what's happening. Because he didn't learn the spell yet. Now we rest. Yes. You're not casting Cure Light Wounds? What the fuck? No. Exit. What the hell is that? Oh, cause I'm an asshole. Alright. Jesus. I am just sucking it up all over the place. Okay. No. Clear. I picked cause instead of cure. I'm an idiot. Alright. Protect, detect, cure, bless. There we go. Exit. Rest. Have the healer's heal party, yes. Yeah, there we go. Now everybody's good. Okay. Exit. And now, just for the sake of it, because I wasted mad time, we'll do a quick create food. Delicious. Everybody eats, nobody's hungry. Let's keep walking. If you want to get to heaven. Yeah, I got Introducing the Hard Line, according to Terrence Trent D'Arby, on vinyl for $3 this week. That was fucking incredible. There's really nothing in the world quite like getting albums on vinyl that you really fucking love. You feel like you won some kind of lottery. It's like an incredible feeling that comes over you. Like you have that moment where you go, how could nobody else see this and want to buy it? I can't believe that I was fortunate enough to be the only person who came to this place, saw this record, and said, I want this. You know? Which was double cool because the guy behind the counter was really excited that I chose to purchase that album. Like, he was like, oh my God, how do you even know about this? He gave me that "you young to be knowing about this record" type of vibe. And I was like, well, motherfucker, good records, right? Well, I didn't say that at all. I just kind of laughed. But you know what I mean. It was like, it was cool because, I don't know, that shit always feels good when somebody gives you props on your record buying tastes, you know? Fuck you. Fuck you. I don't think anything to hit y'all with. No, dispel, detect. The shield, I guess. Oh, I already did that. I'm an idiot. Alright. Wasting spells now. That's fine. What you got? Bless. That's fine. Cure. Nah. Flame Blade. Aid. I guess we can cast Aid. On me. Why not? Bam. We'll do a quick resty rest after we kill this guy. Get our spells back. So yeah, all the spells are one use until you rest. Then you get them back. Oh, come on. How many? Alright, wolves. Raised by wolves. Fucking love that last U2 record. Come at me. If you didn't buy that last U2 album, you missed out. That shit was great. Bam. Slaves have gained a level. That's never a bad thing. Let's get a little rest. Boom, black, 10 hours. 12 hours. Oh, boy. 17, 18 hours. Boys, we gotta do a little better. All spells expired. Yeah, we know how that goes. Give me a knife. You have that little dagger. Oh, it's a +1 dagger. That's nice. Alright. Do we want to go deep into the wood and find the other thing? Yeah, we should. Alright. Yeah. It's this way. Because I did get some shit there. Boom, blap. Oh, come on, guy. Come on. Oh, guy. Okay. One bummer about, and I'll say these games because the first one was like that too. When you, sometimes you just click on the wrong shit by accident, and it's like kind of a nightmare. I should put 2 of those fireball spells, actually. I'm going to do that right now. Can't memorize. What's that fireball shit? 3, 2, clear. Just give me 2 fireballs, because that shit. Nope, clear again. Give me 2 fireballs, because that shit is mad useful right now at this stage of the game. Real quick rest. Boom, blap. Let the healers do they work. How long have I been streaming? Oh my God, almost an hour. I haven't done shit in this game. Jesus Christ. I'm sorry, guys. If you're watching this, especially if you're watching this later, like after it's already happened, blame it on the Henny. But that's what happens. Like I said, I could have played the first one that I know a lot better than this one. But that felt like, nah. It'd be more fun to play the one I don't know as well because we get lost together, you know? Why not? Why not have that experience? So now we here in the wilderness and we're cutting down wolves. And there's worse things to be doing with your Sunday night than killing some wolves in the open wilderness. Okay, but now you out talking. We gotta see them coming up behind. We can't have that. You gotta die. And it works on the fucking D&D dice roll principle, right? So like, yeah, see, sometimes you throw fire and they just fucking straight up die, and you're like, yeah, fuck you. But then other times, you just swinging your sword for half an hour and they just alive. That's how it goes. If they fucking kill me now, I'm done. It'll be a rap ski for tonight. We will literally have made no progress in 1 hour of this game. But whatever. That's how these things go. Sometimes you're killing it. Sometimes you're in the game. Sometimes you're just coming up rookie status. Oh my god, how many of these motherfuckers are gonna show up? Alright. No Sassy Arrow gonna have to keep helping us out. Alright, I'm gonna swap you. Oh, swap. Okay, we're gonna get your sword out. Alright, okay. Oh, can't rest. I saw it. Come on, motherfucker, let's go. Damn. Many fucking wolves. Alright, now we're gonna start throwing daggers. Oh my god, nothing. Nah, Chilby. Yo, we need hits. Come on now. Come on, we getting loco with these misses. Yeah, baby. What? Greeny with the killer move from the back. Let's rest. Yes. Boom. Hopefully no wolves roll up on us while we're resting. Not gonna lie, I didn't realize burning hands could be used from the back like that. I feel stupid. Could have been using that spell many other times in the history of playing these games. Ouch. We learn something new every day. Learn together. Sometimes you learn together. That's what it's all about. Here we go. Let's roll on. Oh, more fucking wolves. Here we go. All right, let's do it. I ain't scared. I ain't never scared. Let's go. Eat it. Not gonna lie, at this point, if that old lady wanted to guide me to Dark Moon, I would take it and just start the game. Because I still gotta win that fight, and as last time very clearly showed, that's not a guarantee. Burning hands, boom. Yeah, that's nice. I can't believe I know. You know why? The shocking grasp one is one that you can only use if you're in the front. So I think I just assumed that burning hands would be the same thing, but it's not. Boom. Throw knives here. Bow. Eat that. All right. You done now? Everybody done with their aggressive behavior? Jesus Christ. All right. Let's get you. Boom. Blap. All right. Take this rock here. You hold that. All right. Okay. Everybody's fine. Nobody's dead. All right. We're going to take this one turn here. Oh, some arrows. Hey, what up, friends? Who's going to be my ranger? It's you, Steve. So where's the quiver? You take the arrows. Man. When we get a bow, that's going to be lovely. Right? Everything looks the same? Okay. Pardon me. Still, like I said, in recovery. Man, let me tell you, never take for granted the fact that you can breathe. Yeah, this is what I was talking about before, the fucking graves. Hell yeah. I knew I wasn't crazy. Oh, because I'm all lawful good. God damn it. No, don't dig the grave. I can't lose myself. Damn, I bet there's some fucking secrets. See, one of these days I gotta do this with a neutral ass party. And excuse me. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to. I think we're in a small grade. Wow, Steve, coming through with the observations, bros. All right, well, we can't desecrate any graves because I won't permit. I won't permit it. My character won't permit it because I'm lawful good like that. But you gotta stay true to what you play. So yeah, but that's kind of like part of what's cool about these games. See, like because I'm lawful good, I won't let us. I came in like that, right? I feel like I did. I got. You should pay attention to your directions. I'm not doing that because I'm talking and not paying attention to my directions. But if you pay attention to directions, it makes it a lot easier. Oh, found the lady. Bam. Yeah, take me. I should have fucking killed her. You know what? I should have killed her. Next time I'm going to kill her. Because I know these guys are dicks. So I should kill her because she took me there. Yeah. Ooh. I wonder if killing that lady, oh my God, it might give me a clue as to this girl. All right, whatever. Inquire. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. All right, cool. Yeah, so the alignment you take has an effect on what you can and can't do. If we were a neutral party, or even better, a fucking evil party, we could have dug up them graves with no problem. Maybe found some shit there, But instead, we're gonna do it like this. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna save right here because these assholes might whoop my ass. Save it right to the Twitch file. Bam, Twitch. Boom. And here we go. Let's see what happens. If I get past this, I'll get into the meat of this first part of the game, and then I'll call it. If they kill me, I'm gonna call it a night. Ignore. Oh, I was gonna close that fucking door. I was gonna try to not fight them at all. That would have been great. That would have been so fucking great if I could have just bypassed the whole. Oh God. Not chill. Not chill, son. Eat a fireball. Oh, I have the fucking protect from magic spells and shit. I should use all that. Where's that? Not that. Oh God, detect magic. It's fucking useless. Okay, let's get to the front. There we go, Steve. Oh boy. Come on. Burning hands. Fuck. That's fine. I can get him back. It dead. I was like one swap away from not losing anybody. Fuck. That's fine. If I was playing this by myself, I would absolutely reload right now because fuck losing anybody. But for right now, I'm half just kind of like saying I love this game and being like, everybody check it out. Wait, isn't it? It's not this wall right here. It's this wall. Bam. There, Steve's been resurrected. Alrighty, rest up. And have the healers heal. There you go. Bam. No, rest again. Ugh, no. He's on. Oh my God, can he eat? Are you? Did you just see that? Did you just fucking see that? Oh my God. Ah. Son, all right, as my grandmother would say, son of a Brooklyn bridge. I'm fucking stuck. I have to load again. God damn it. All right. There you go. The humbling vibe of the beholder. God damn it. All right, I'm going to do it one more time. Fuck that. All right, all right, all right, all right. All right, I'm angry now. I'm angry. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Sorry, I was checking on the chat. All right, minimize. All right, let's do it. Bam. Here we go. Camp. Motherfucker. Options. Load. Twitch. Okay. All right, friends. Are you ready? I'm gonna draw first blood this time. Quick camp. Quick rest. All right. Scribe. Anything to scribe? Magic missile. Let me get some of that. That's a way better spell. Memorize spells. Where was that at? Magic missile. Clear. Hello. Hi, friends. So here's what we're gonna do. 2 of you and 2 of you. And we're gonna be alright. See? A little more aggressive. So wait. Is it oh, resting against spell sign, of course. I know this. Rest. Bam. Question. We got a little question right now. Watch. And go here. Create food. Boom. Did that door just close? Why am I locked in? I didn't do nothing mean. Wow, yo, what the fuck was that about? I'm not feeling that. Why y'all locked me in? I didn't do nothing. All I did was pray. Interesting. Prayer. Alright. Alright, that's fine. Aid. 8 on the 2 in the front. We're gonna get everything ready this time. We're not fucking around. Because we're not gonna lose. Alright. Bless. Boom. Protect evil. Yeah, I cast it on myself. Say what? Alright, now what you got? Abort. Boom. Detect invisible. Burning hands. Magic missile. So he's gonna strike first. Yeah, we're gonna do it just like that. We'll start at burning hands. Burning hands. Buy out. What up, friends? Oh, what up, friends? Oh, what up, friends? Oh, what up, friends? Oh, friends. I didn't even know you was there. Have burning hands again. Bye, yow. Oh, shit. What up? Have an axe. Have a magic missile. Bye, yow. Have another one. Oh, you're so dead. All right, so that went way better. There you go. Now you guys are seeing. Now you guys are seeing what it's capable of if done properly. Okay. Boom. Easy. That was all great. That all went very well. Quick rest. Boom, blap. And we'll even do a save. We'll do 2. We'll bounce back and forth. I'll keep 2 save files so that if I get in some danger. If you're playing this like for real and you're not doing a terrible job because you're streaming like me, you want to have like, you want to use all of them. The save files. Twitch 2. Boom. Okay. Save. Okay. Yeah, you basically want to go through all your save files in a rotation because you'll do 8 great things in a row and then you'll do one awful thing that will ruin your whole fucking game. And then you'll be really sad that you did that. So don't do that. Okay, oh, strange presence. Hit this. Always makes me think of the first one because the warps in the first one used to trip my fucking brain out. Boom, now you read this. Plaque reads, death be undone by me, but I shall only grant 3, which is a big difference between the first game and this game. In the first game, there was a dwarven cleric that you would meet in your travels, and that motherfucker was basically your panacea. He would just like fix your face, you know? Oh shit, I don't remember how to get out. There we go. Okay. Yeah, the dwarven cleric, he would just fix you. Like you could go to him as many times. Anytime somebody died, you can go to him and he would revive them. I don't even think it cost money. I think it was just like straight up free. And that was fucking great. But in this game, you only get 3, and that's a big fucking difference. A scary ass difference. Um, but that's fine. Here we go. Let's go. I've never been able. Oh, and this guy says, "What the fuck are you doing here?" Buyout. And again, I say I feel like a giant asshole because it doesn't seem that out of hand for somebody to say, "Guy, don't hang out in my bedroom," but I'm doing it, and now I'm fighting this man to the death because I'm not leaving. But what you gonna do? That's the game. Buyout. You're dead, son. Oh my God, you got wrecked. It was embarrassing for you. Boom, blap. I'm gonna cast to create food after this. I just when I'm playing, I gotta stop saying when I'm playing for real. I'm playing the game right now. But when I'm playing, I just create food whenever I think about it, so that I don't have to get into a situation like you just saw me get into a minute ago, where your guy passes out from hunger, and then it's like, oh, you're the guy who does the create food spell. I'm fucked. Also, here again, play for real. Always a good idea to save before you use lockpicks because they can break. If you're into like Skyrim or anything like that, you'll know that that's not that crazy of a thought process. Which actually, it's funny. I never would have made the parallel till right now. Yeah, no, I'm not high enough level. I didn't think so. I've never been able to pick these locks. So I don't think that you can at this stage of the game. Yeah, I never really made the comparison in my mind until right now. But definitely playing these games as a kid, got me well prepared for the Elder Scrolls series when that came out. Even yeah, it's funny you don't think about it with first person, right? This is a first person game. It doesn't feel like all the way like a first person game because these catacombs look ancient and evil. All right, well, oh, strange. This place was built by a drow, but they left this region long ago. Interesting. Foreshadowing, probably. Yeah, because wow, so easy to lose your train of thought. I've never been the world's biggest fan of first person gaming. Like I'm very hit and miss. Sometimes I really like them. Like Left 4 Dead is a great series, and I've enjoyed all of those games. Both of those games. Half-Life 2, which I guess same company. So I guess Valve. I've enjoyed a lot of the Valve first person games, but generally it's not my number one type of game. That's not like a super go to for me. Um, but that being said, every once in a while you run into something that's really dope. This series was cool because even though it is first person, it's got an element of turn based to it. Because I don't know. I'm probably not. I'm probably like not gonna be able to explain that well. It's not turn based because if an enemy sees you and they well, bam, right on fucking cue. If an enemy sees you and they aggress, you gotta fight them, and they'll keep coming. And if you can't get through a door and close it, they're gonna try to kill you. But once you've cleared out an area, like, and you're not moving, you have like, you're always making that click that says go to the next screen. And so in that way, I feel that little bit of tactile control that I like. I fucking love these games. All right, now that I'm in here, I feel much more in control of the situation. I putzed around in the beginning a bit too much. I don't like that I didn't find the underground cave though, like I did in the first run. It's just so stupid not to save. You gotta save. All right, boom, kill that guy, get keys. But again, I'm not gonna back off that feeling. I've always been a bit paused about the beginning of this game. I'm not crazy about it because it just has that weird feeling of I feel like I was in the wrong. I feel like I was in the wrong. You know, I came into this temple and just started whiling. I didn't have any evidence that they were assholes, other than like, you know, if their disposition was a bit assholey. But maybe it's a nitpick. And it's weird because I've been up on this series for years, right? And the reviews all say that this is the pinnacle of the series. Like, this is the best one. But I've never been able to get all the way through it. And I've always had questions about the beginning. And I fucking love the first one. So it's kind of weird. I don't know. It's almost like I'm playing this on stream to try to see if I can convince myself that it's fucking great. If you're going to play the first one, though, and I said this earlier, but anybody tuning it now, get the fucking Sega CD version. The soundtrack in that game is so cool. Like, if I had the capabilities, I would play that soundtrack underneath this right now, just because it's so good. It's got like this like kind of electronic, but like very menacing electronic music. It was like it feels like a fucking Nine Inch Nails EP or some shit, and like I don't know why, but it really fits this vibe of like isolation, and you're just in here, like going like, oh fuck, I can't believe I'm in these caves. I don't even really want to be here. I wasn't even supposed to be here today. Like I had the day off from work. Come on, what the fuck? So yeah, especially once you have create food, just rest. Get your shit back. Rest. Don't be afraid to rest. Makes your life easier. Just rock that create food though. Don't forget the create food. You need that create food. As far as I know, there's nothing timing based. There's nothing where like, oh, like you have to be at this point by this many hours. Like you can check stats. It doesn't keep a hour count anywhere. So as far as I know, that doesn't matter. If I'm wrong on that, again, tell me. Food storage. See now, if you were playing without a cleric, this would be a huge find because you would need that. You would need all of this food. What's this coin do? I don't even remember what this fucking. This item is not used in this way. Okay, we'll just keep it. You'll see that I'm taking this food. While I'm not gonna OD on taking food, one each is a good idea, just in case your cleric meets a grisly fate. You know, just in case. And whenever you see an empty nook, put something in it. Like a rock or some shit. Anything. Just because sometimes that will open a false wall or a door. Again, pro tips. Strats. Helping out. Alright. That's it for this room. Beautiful. But we got a key in this room, so this room was huge. Boom, blap, boom, blap, boom, blap, blap, boom, blap, blap, boom, blap, blap, boom, blap. Alright, guys, if you watch this later, let me know how I did. This is my first ever attempt at a solo stream. I was pretty nervous about it. I don't know. It even kind of sounds stupid coming out of my mouth. Like, I play rock and roll guitar for a living, and I get on stage and fucking sing songs in front of people all the time. You would think that should be nerve-wracking and fucking playing video games to a voiceless, faceless mass should be easy. Oh, let's save. See, look, I'm being diligent. Save before you use lockpicks. I'll do it to 1. I'm not going back. Right. Like, I literally play original music that I've written and in front of strangers all the time. That's my job. That's how I make money. And that doesn't scare me at all. But the thought of playing a video game to strangers and having to talk is terrifying. So I've actually A lot of my friends, I stream with my friend Sean and my friend Steve. They've said like, do a solo stream, you'll be fine, you'll be fine. Because in the last 4 months, there were times where I wanted to, but I couldn't get someone to do it with me. So I just kind of was like, yeah, whatever, it's fine. Um, okay, come on now, come on now. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Hold on, let me focus for a second. Um, yes, there've been times where I've wanted to stream and neither one of them was available, so I ended up not doing it, and it was like, a bit of a bummer. Now that I'm actually doing it, I see why they were like, just do it. It's not that bad. But I was very nervous about it. You know, I have a bit of a I don't know. My father has said this to me many times over the year, but he was always talking more romantically. But I guess it applies. I'm a bit of a slow starter. The beginning is always a little rough for me because I have a very active brain. I think a lot, so I tend to like think about all the ways it could go wrong before I think about the ways that it could go right or the fun that I could have doing something. So like I say a lot in my life that my motto is cut twice, never measure, and that's true. Like certainly musically, I'm reckless. Like I'll follow whatever whim that my heart takes me on or whatever hunch I have. I will follow it. But in my personal life, I'm always so aware of the repercussions of things. That I actually I I tend to sometimes be cautious. So certain aspects of my life is completely reckless and completely to the wind, and then other aspects is very cautious and very thought out. Um, Funny that sitting here playing a game that I played 20 years ago would be one of the things that would be on that list, but amazingly enough, it is. Like I don't know. By sitting here and doing this, it's also the document. That's why I don't have tattoos, right? It's the documented aspect of it. It's like once you do it, and now I put it up. Like anyone who comes and watches this particular stream, say a year from now, will see how terrible it started. Like how just awful that beginning was. Okay, this is only part of the trap. All right, we're gonna close that. I should have saved before I even did that because these puzzles get wild sometimes. But fuck it, let's save. I'm not afraid. We'll save on two. Um, yeah, right. Anyone who comes and sees this will see how bad that beginning was, and they'll see like me just completely eating it, you know. But I guess that's the difference, right? Is that you gotta just be okay with that. It's like, all right, that's how that went that time. It's not like that hasn't gone similarly. Uh, Come friends, hi friends, in a solo playthrough. Pit is open behind us. That's fine. Oh no, stop that. Running hands. Come on, shoot it. Damn, getting fucked up. Come on. I'm gonna reload. Fuck that. I can't. All right. I'm gonna reload after I kill these assholes. Damn, I wasn't ready for such an intense fight. All right, whatever. Fine. Is the pit open? I'm just gonna go into the pit. There you go. Reload. That's cool. All right, reload. Wow. You definitely, if your party's alive, you can probably pry that door. All right. Load. So yeah, I was saying. So like, I don't know. I've always had a bit of a fear of just, oh, would I be able to say enough things to fill the space, or would I be able to Yeah, I'm certainly not able to maintain my train of thought and play at the same time. I'm stammering like a motherfucker. But that's kind of half the fun, right? It's like, fuck it, I'm just doing it. All right, what do we got? First spells. Let's really load up. We know what's coming. Aid to the guys in the front. Cool. Everything's cool. Okay, we're good. And now we go to the mage. Getting all our buffs on before we start this. Detect invisible. Fireball. Okay, so he's really just got aggressive shit. So let's start with the fireball. That shit is deadly. Hey, friends. Hey, friends. Hi, friends. Oh, it's different when I'm rolling up on y'all, isn't it? Oh, all of a sudden, you're not that thug. Oh, fuck. All of a sudden, you're not that thug. One of you is already dead. And y'all only landed one fucking hit so far. I mean, it's kind of weird. It's almost like without the element of surprise, y'all not that badass. So how about we gonna keep doing that then? How about we gonna swing swords? How about we gonna whoop that ass? How about we gonna throw Milf's acid arrow? How about now it's just a two fight, simple, like we've done a million times. How about a little burning hands? How about a little of that? How about a little of that? How about a little magic missile? How about a little of that? Oh, doesn't feel so good, does it? You're dead. Here we go. You're not dead. All right, but you're almost dead. Oh, you're dead. We got two keys. Not one key, two fucking keys. Give me your keys. I will hold them. I'm going to get out of this. I'm going to rest. Booyah. Get that rest on. If that goes well, I'll save. Okay. We're hitting the end of tonight because I got to wake up and do the Hive Mind radio show. I do a radio show. All right. For new faces, it's weird because I sometimes I think in terms of the YouTube crowd or the people who are gonna see this on YouTube who have already seen streams, or my friends, who definitely have seen streams and who already know what's going on in my life. Um, and when I think about them, I'm like, oh, all this repeating myself is kind of annoying. But then I also think about for new people. So quick recap for new people. Also, I haven't been streaming for months, so it makes a lot of sense to recap right now for new people. My name is Danny Axel. I'm in a rock and roll band called August on Sunday. We have a .com. You can go there, augustonsunday.com. You can also find our music on Bandcamp. You can, if you look for August on Sunday on Bandcamp, you'll find us. If you look for Danny Axel on Bandcamp, you'll find my solo music. So plenty to enjoy there if you go that route. I do that. That's my full time gig. I don't have another day job. I'm a musician. It's can be very difficult at times to make enough bread to live, but it's also really rewarding and super cool. So as we've gone on in the years and we've tried to find ways to sort of promote ourselves and get our art out into the public consciousness, we've sort of tried to come up with ways to do it that didn't feel oh fuck. Oh, here we go. Let's do this. That didn't feel this is like cheap. That didn't feel like we're trying to money grub or whatever. So we're always thinking of different ways to kind of promote ourselves and get our shit out there. So I love video games. I've been an avid gamer my whole life. I didn't know video game streaming was a thing until a friend of mine was like, "Hey, Twitch." I'm like, "What the fuck is Twitch?" Boom, they put you onto it, and you go, "Oh fuck, this is really cool." So I was like, you know what, man, I could do this cool thing where I get my friends from other bands to come and hang out with me and play video games, and it's like a double-edged sword of awesome. Like now I'm promoting my band by us hanging out, playing video games, and they're promoting their bands, and then obviously that extends to any creative types, people that I know who are doing cool shit that people aren't paying attention to. I know what it's like to be starving and to be trying to live a creative lifestyle. Come on, let's do it. So that's kind of how the channel was born. It was like, fuck it, man. We'll get together. We'll play video games. And the more we did it, the more I kind of got embarrassed because I realized, oh shit, there's like all these communities, and like oh fuck, I'm doing that. I'm about to do that open up thing where you talk about how you actually feel about your life. Um, I've never been good with the clickiness of anything. I don't like it. I'm not horribly clicky at all, and I don't necessarily go like, oh, I'm into this and I'm about this, and this is what I am and this is how I identify, and I only identify with people who are also like this, or you're not as this as I am, or like like I don't know. I've never had any time for that, and so like I've never wanted to do that to anybody, but I've also never really wanted to like harsh anyone's mellow either. So like when I found out, like the more I got into like the scene of like twitching and like let's playing, like I got really into Game Grumps, and I was like, oh, these guys are awesome. And then they kind of put me onto them as far as like watching. They put me onto the map of like, oh, this kind of shit exists. Oh, cool. Wow, this is awesome. When you laugh, and I'm sure everybody when they started watching them kind of like went, oh man, this is like me and my cousin. We should have been the ones who did this, kind of thing. And so then whatever, you go down that rabbit hole and you realize, okay, there's great reviewers like Matthew Matosis, or like, oh shit, or like like whatever. There's like a million great. I mean, Angry Joe, or like so many, tons. And I didn't know about any of it. And I got into Game Grumps, and they kind of like started getting me into the other stuff, and that sort of corresponded. And like the Beard Bros, which, oh my god, let's just take a second and say that that's my favorite channel that exists on YouTube, is the Beard Bros. Like they remind me the most of my group of friends growing up, and it's like the easiest for me to check out. Um, but yeah, so like once I realized that there was like a community of people that like really do that shit and take it seriously, I felt a little bit embarrassed that like, oh man, I've been kind of like half-assed doing this with my friends, more so to promote. Wow, and I just realized that this was all about talking about the radio show, which I didn't even get to yet. More so to promote what we're doing that has nothing to do with video games, and then yet there's whole communities of people passionate about this, like and taking their twitching seriously and taking their presentation seriously, and like so I felt like kind of felt like an asshole all over again. But then I remembered how fuck the clicks and fuck the people telling you like the rules of how you're supposed to do something. Just just do what you enjoy doing, and fuck them if they don't get it. So with that ultimate realization in place, this channel does primarily exist to promote. Oh fuck! Don't die! Don't die! Don't die! To promote other shit. This primarily exists to promote the fact that I'm in a band. I do a radio show on Monday, an internet radio show on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays called Hive Mind Radio. I'm so dead. Well, good thing I saved before I open that door. See, friends, that's why you do that. Um, called I do a radio show called Hive Mind Radio. If you go to hivemindradio.com, shit, it might be hivemindradio.network.com, one or the other. Um, if you go there, you can listen to our show Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 11 a.m. It's very uncensored, very unfiltered. We say what's on our minds. We talk about news of the day, whatever. We plug whatever we're into. We get off on tangents. We talk about sports. We talk about wrestling. If you're not into wrestling, you won't like that, but we do plenty of that. We just talk about whatever we're into and whatever is on our minds and whatever caught our eye in the news. It's refreshing in the sense that it's completely unfiltered. We don't have any bosses. We don't have anybody telling us what we can or can't say. So yeah, if you look up Hive Mind Radio, You can find the website. We're on Facebook. We're on Twitter. My band is on everything. And, thank you if you stumble upon this at any time for giving it a second and checking it out. I love video games, and the streaming is a hobby, and so like the production values on this is not tremendous, and my computer is old and has trouble running certain games. Um, and until I can afford a new machine, that won't change. And even once that does change, I don't know how high tech it'll ever get because, like I said, it's not necessarily a priority, but it is fun to do, and it does give me a chance to, as my dad would say, USA, breathe a little bit and play video games. And because sometimes it gets hard to go like, all right, I'm going to do nothing today. I'm going to fucking sit around and play video games, and that's going to be my daily activity. But it's hard to reconcile that because in your mind you're going, man, there's 100 things I could be doing right now that would have a way deeper and more impactful effect on what I'm trying to do in my overall goal, of life. Like you'll go, well, fuck it, man. I could be like mixing a track today, or I could be this or that today. And it's weird that even though that's rooted in something very positive, obviously, is like you want to like do real shit and progress in your life. It can have a negative effect on your life when you're constantly going like, I'm not doing enough, or I should be doing more. I find myself going through that. Oh, God damn it. I find myself going through that particular conundrum on a regular. Like, I never feel like I'm doing enough. I always feel like I could be doing more. And, oh, wow, these guys are really kicking my ass. Sometimes you just got to give yourself a little bit of a break and realize that you're doing as much as you can with the tools you have in front of you and the time that you have on this earth. In the past couple of like I've had a lot of life experience. Everybody's had a lot of life experience. In the past couple of years, I've taken a saying, may your experiences outlive your memories. And for the most part, the people I've said that to have been like, hell yeah. Some people have been given pause by the thought of that. But I like it because I like to think of it as, your experiences will become your memories, right? So as long as you keep having experiences, you'll always have memories. So may your experiences outlive your memories, so that when you're at the end, you're not thinking about the shit that you're not overanalyzing the things you did. You're just doing them, and you're existing. Um, life is aggressive. I'm not an overly aggressive person, and so sometimes the aggressive nature of linear time can really play with my mind in fucked up ways. Because there's no owner's manual to do this right. Like I did not know until I did this tonight that I would have a really good time doing this. Like I'm enjoying doing this solo, and I'm enjoying slightly running out of shit to say. I don't know. It's better than I thought it would be, and that's funny. I thought it would be kind of corny. I thought I would feel very losery doing this by myself. I feel slightly losery, but I feel slightly losery all the time, so it's really not that big of a deal if you think about it. Oh, if I could kill this guy without Steve dying. Fuck. Almost. You saw how almost that was? I'm gonna try though. I'm gonna try. Fuck it. I'm gonna try to win this just for my own pride. I'll call it a night. Ah! 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 All right. No. We're gonna beat this before I go to sleep. Oh fuck, 2:30. Holy shit. Like I said, we gotta be on at 11, which means I gotta be at the computer ready to be on at 10. In hindsight, because I'm not above hindsight, In hindsight, I should have maxed out my stats to make the stream more enjoyable. But I hope that even just a little bit, I'm convincing you to check out this game. It's more fun to play probably than it is to watch, because you're in full control. I can't even arrow key move. Like all this walking is being done with clicks, and it's cool. I don't know. It just feels good when you're playing it. Um. Oh, I didn't buff. I was so busy bearing my soul, I forgot to buff. Let's buff. Here we go. We're gonna win this time. All of it. I want all my buffs. Whatever I have that's a buff, let's do it. All buffs. We're gonna load up on buffs. We're gonna buff Bagwell this whole situation. Alright, this is it. I'm gonna clear this hallway and then I'm gonna go to bed. Wow, look at me. 2 seconds ago I said I just wanted to win this fight and I'll go to bed. Now it's clear this hallway. It's because I remembered I could buff. Like, I remembered that I forgot to buff, and I can't believe that I forgot to buff. Unfucking believable. Well, if you forget to buff, that's what happens. Shit gets real in the field. All right. Okay, leave that. Alrighty. Everybody's cool. Let's use the key. Let's get it started. Let's get retarded. Ha! I will definitely be playing this again solo. I really enjoyed this today. And if you've been watching this from the beginning, you can feel that sense of accomplishment with me because I put this off for months, as I said. Um, that means the channel will have more content. I'm also trying to get more music-related visual content on my YouTube channel. Again, my computer is getting up there in age. It's not the easiest thing in the world for me to do things like video edit, but I do enjoy doing it, and I'm underconfident about it. Man, that'll probably be a running theme through these streams, but there are things in my life that I'm underconfident about. And it's funny because the main thing that I do is not one of them. I love playing rock and roll. I being on stage is my favorite thing to do in the world. I would do it every day if I could. I love my bandmates. I love the racket that we make together. I am always confident that we are going to be one of the best bands you've ever heard. Every time we play, I feel that way. It never changes. I cannot be moved from that. I think that we are a incredible band, and I think that I would love my band if I wasn't in it, you know. And uh, it just it's not even. Bam! You're fucking dead. There's not even enough words for the amount of confidence I have in my band. Like the confidence is through the fucking roof. But when it comes to things outside of that, it's hit and miss. I've had friends tell me that I have I have a filmmaker soul. I've always I used to I'm dating myself, but I was in high school before American Beauty was out, and I used to carry around a video camera all the time, and I used to just shoot reckless amounts of video, just hours of video all the time. So I have a filmmaker spirit, and I've always kind of wanted to make films, but I'm not super confident about my abilities because I didn't go to film school, and I didn't spend 10 years working in Final Cut or Premiere the way that I have working in Logic, So like I don't have that like built-in confidence of like, oh, I know the programs, I know how they work. So it's weird. I kind of like stumble because I'll do things. Cool. I'll do things and they'll be kind of cool and I'll be into it, but then I'll like in the 0 hour be like, this isn't any good, and I'll talk myself out of it, which is not necessarily how you want to live your life. You shouldn't do that. You shouldn't. If you want to do something, you should do it. You should approach it recklessly and with full abandon. And if you're good at it, cool. If you suck at it and you never get better, I mean, you'll know. You'll know when the time comes to try something else. But you should go into everything with full steam. I'm trying to do that a bit more in things. I have a lot of confidence in music, less confidence in my visual game, and even less confidence in my written word, which I have a blog. I don't really publicize it. I haven't written it in a couple of years. Um, I've written many short stories, most of which haven't seen the light of day. I have a full, I have a couple of full novels that I've written that haven't seen the light of day. Um, I just again, it's strictly a confidence issue. I get cold feet about how good they are, and I don't put them out. Um, do what you want to do, and pursue it recklessly. And if people dig it, they dig it, and if people don't dig it, then they don't dig it. And like like I'm not a person who. It's weird. I'm more affected by positive reinforcement than I am by uh, a negative reaction. A negative reaction can roll off my back with the greatest of ease. If somebody doesn't like something I did, I'm like, all right, well, fuck, you can't win them all. You can't get everybody, and it kind of just like immediately rolls off my back. But when a genuine compliment, I'll be over the moon for a month. I'll be like, yeah, man, I'll be the happiest guy in the fucking camp. Like, and you can't get those compliments if you don't put your shit out. Ah, cock. All right. Last reload. I don't remember which one I saved to last. I think it was switch to. If you don't put your shit out, you're never gonna know. And again, it's weird because I'm almost half talking to myself when I say things like that. Like, if you don't put your shit out, you're never gonna know. I've managed to get over that hump musically to the point where I did a ridiculous thing where I made 12 albums in 12 months in 2014, half as an exercise and half as a dare to myself to see if I could do it. And also because I was 2 years out of a relationship that I never wanted to be out of, and so I didn't quite know how to put all that together in my mind, and so like a distraction at that point. I made a big mistake and I stayed in the apartment that I lived in with my girl after we split up, which pro tip, don't do that. If you're going to move on from a relationship, move on from the space that you share cuz your headspace will be upside down and backwards until you leave. Um so I was looking for a way to distract myself. That was part of it. It wasn't the whole thing, but it was part of it. And boy, did it work cuz it became the all-encompassing epicenter. Oh, I haven't been buffing. God damn it. Must remember to buff. Um, it became the all-encompassing epicenter of my life for a calendar year. I made 12 albums in 12 months, and 6 of them ended up being solo records because it became increasingly more difficult to find people who could keep up the kind of pace that I was maintaining. And if you're not willing to be bold and be brave, and like they're not all pop perfection masterpieces in terms of production, because when you have to pencil down after 30 days, um there's concessions get made because it's just the nature of the beast. You cannot make that much material without being like, okay, this is good enough. Good enough is normally like that's like the devil's term. There's no such thing as good enough. It has to be right. I don't know if these guys killed me. I'm gonna buff one time, and that'll be the last. I just want to get through this hallway. I don't know. I'm getting indignant about it. Yeah. So like it was interesting in that way. Like I go back and I listen to those records now. You can hear my wheezing. And there'll be times when I listen to them and I'm very impressed by the creativity, and then there'll be other times where I'm super depressed that shit's available for people to pay money for, and like the production is not up to snuff in my mind. Um, but then and then I go back and I think about the situation and the bravery it took to just buff first. Yeah, aha, got it. The bravery that it took to just do that, to be like, okay, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put out fucking 12 albums, and for better or for worse, that's where they'll be. Um, I mean, again, everything I'm saying here is half a ramble because I'm also trying to pay attention to the video game, so I'm losing my train of thought. But I guess basically, if someone was to see this in a time capsule, fucking 100 years from now, if YouTube is still a thing and I'm long gone, the one thing I would say is try not to chastise yourself so much for your fears and for your doubts, and like try not to think less of yourself for the fact that you're scared. Um, and more just like understand that that's pretty fucking normal. That's something that like we're all going through, and or none of us are really all that sure. And that friend of yours that like seems the most sure, you know, he has his moments too, or she has her moments too, and you gotta just know that if you feel like you're onto something, you probably are, and that's it. It's like the simplest way to put it. If you feel like you're onto something, you probably are. Just stay the course and keep doing it, and the universe will reward your effort because it wants to give you everything that you're asking for. It doesn't discriminate. It, and be kind. You know, I know I've had some moments where I forgot to be kind, and those never reflect very well. So just be kind, be in your light, and know that like what you're doing is valid and worth doing. And that's it. End of the sermon for the day. I don't know. I don't know if all of these depression runs will get super deep or whatever. If I'll always be talking about this kind of shit, but I don't even know how many I'm gonna do. Really, I don't know how often I'll fucking get on here like this, but it's kind of fun. And um, oh, and as a quick aside, the deciding to call it the depression run. I'm not I'm not making fun of that. I mean, I'm sure it's like read between the lines, visible, but that's something I struggle with tremendously. So me saying depression is not meant to be a slag or a joke. It's literally like, it's only funny because like, oh, depression because it's one guy playing video games by himself, so it's funny in that way. But it's not meant as like making light of that. It's actually a nod to it, believe it or not, because fuck it, I'm living with it all the time. Damn, these motherfuckers are hard. Yeah, I have. All right. I don't have any OCD, but I do have this problem with leaving stones unturned. We have to kill these motherfuckers before bed. New paradigm. Just beat these guys. Beat this one room, and I'm out. That's it. I think is this the last room of the hallway too? I said I wanted to clear this hallway. Yeah, down this corridor is new shit. All right. So and it's literally the only one that's not open. Okay. Okay. So no, not new paradigm. Old paradigm. That's it. We're gonna beat this because as previously stated, that's what we're doing. We're gonna beat this and then we're going to bed. So here we go. How long have I been streaming? Let's take a look. Let's take a look at the stats. Almost 2 hours. Wow, that happened fast. All right. I am definitely going to do this again. Yeah, all right. I apologize for the coughing. I can only control that so much. As previously stated, I am also in recovery from a pretty nasty lung infection. It fucked me up good at a time that I wasn't prepared for it. And made me real sad. Oh man, fucking super alpha 12th level fucking I love you shout outs to anyone suffering with illness. I have cerebral palsy, which is a neurological brain disorder. Um it causes all kinds of bullshit that I don't like. Um if you're out there and you're just dealing and it's constant, I fucking love you. And you're not alone. And if you ever want to talk about it, find me on Facebook or Skype or whatever the fuck, and I will talk to you. It's rough. It's rough to have to deal with things constantly, and I know firsthand it even gets hard to talk to the people that are the closest to you and the people that you spend the most time around. So it's very normal to feel isolated. It's very normal to feel disenchanted. It's very normal to feel like you don't even want to be alive anymore. All that shit. Very normal. Um, but you got it. You're stronger than you even know, and you'll be fine. You just gotta stay the fucking course and be a warrior like that. Like just know that it's gonna get better. All right, friends. Okay, it'd be nice. Yeah, there we go. I was gonna say it'd be nice if I could see it. Let's go, friends. Let's whoop these motherfuckers and go to bed. I'm tired and I'm coughing. Boom blap, boom blap, boom blap, blap, boom blap. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. We're all friends until we're not friends. Then we're not friends. If we're friends, then we're friends. But we out hit you with the burning hands. How much fucking health could you possibly have? Hit you with the burning hands again. I'm waiting to hit you with the burning hands. You are dead, and you are dead. And I'm throwing this rock from the back, and I'm shooting this magic missile, and I'm throwing this sword from the back, and I'm shooting this magic missile, and I'm singing a little song, singing a little song, singing a little song while I do all this bullshit. And I'm clicking on that, and I'm right clicking on that, and I'm switching you to the front so that he doesn't die. Yes. And I'm clicking that, and I'm throwing that rock. Ooh, and I'm hitting that, and there's no spells there. Is there spells here? Oh my god, no, that's an arrow. Doesn't hit. No! Cock! 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 French kissing cocksucker motherfucker. You know what? I'm just now. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Last one, last one, last one. I'm tired. I gotta sleep a little bit before the show. I have to have any semblance of readiness for the show. I have to sleep a little bit. So here we go. Last one for the night is gonna put me at 2 hours. Where am I at with 2 hours? Yeah, yeah. This will put me. I'm at 154. So this will put me right at 2 hours. All right, here we go. One last rest. I'll be back. I'm gonna beat this game on stream. Statement of oh, I'm getting slow. Statement of purpose. I'm gonna beat this game on stream. Okay, here we go. Buffs, all of it, even create food. Fuck it. Meal, tasting delicious. Let's go. Aid on self. I don't even know. I don't even know what these fucking spells do half the time. Aid on Slazer. Aid on the motherfuckers in the front. I should cast this flame blade too, right? I need an open hand for it. I know that. That's not what I meant to do. Why not? Okay, abort. You get ready. Here. Go to 1. We'll start there. Okay, everything's fine. Let's go. Last attempt for the night. Here we go, folks. Here we go, folks. Here we go. Burning hands. Eat it. Eat it. Eat it. Eat the rock. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Throw it. Burning hands again. Eat it. Eat it. Throw the rock. Magic missile. Eat it. Eat it. the dagger. Magic missile. Move the spell to phase 2. Eat it. Eat it. No, that's that arrow. Eat that. Eat that. Here. Be proactive. Do it. Come on. That is my biggest gripe. The swapping should be way better than that. It's really annoying. Fireball. Bam. Step up, son. Step up. Get beat. You're getting beat. We know this. It's not even a question. He took that whole fireball to his face. What an asshole. Yeah, but you can't hit 2 men. So it's only a matter of time. Risky. About to get risky. Fuck! There has to be a way to get out of the way of that so that it doesn't hurt you. There has to be. Fuck. Is that the end? I'm at 2 hours. Let's see. I'm at 2 hours. 2 hours is nice and round. I'm 2 minutes from 2 hours. Fuck it. Call it a cliffhanger. All right. We're going to leave it right here. That's tonight's stream. Thank you guys. This was a grand experiment. I think it went okay. The beginning was rough. The beginning of the game was pretty fucking terrible. But, yeah. If you check this out later, thank you for checking it out. If you checked it out live, thank you for participating. Sorry I couldn't be more active in the chat. I could have been. I just didn't. There's a lot to manage. Yeah. Have a great night. Have a great life. Peace.